Hello, it's Bill, the pain guru. And this is my lovely assistant this morning. Bless you. Okay, today's video, we're going to talk about how to get arthritis in knees pain relief. We have parent-teacher conferences this morning, so we're on it. Okay, how to get arthritis in knees pain relief. Essentially, pain relief for arthritic knees. We'll be answering questions in just a few minutes, so if you start typing your questions in over on the right-hand side, we will get to those in just a moment. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for future videos. I do these twice a week, one on Mondays and one on Thursdays, and we cover various topics in and around the knee pain niche. Okay, so in order to understand how to get relief in knees with arthritis, we have to understand what's going on in the joint when arthritis is presented. And from the American Arthritis Foundation, 1 out of 2 people by the time they're 80 years old will experience arthritis on some level. 1 out of 2. So if it isn't you, it's me. And it's important to understand that all diagnosis of arthritis is dehydrated joint. The joint is drying out. So why is that happening? And what's interesting is the medical model makes arthritis seem like, well, there's nothing we could do about it. The joint's dehydrating, the joint's wearing away. It's going to get progressive over time. Use it or lose it, exercise, and then eventually, and when you're old enough to have a knee replacement surgery, well, then that's what will happen. They'll cut off the bones in your leg, replace it with plastic and metal, and then they're hoping you're old enough so you will only have that replaced once in your lifetime. So we have to understand that at this very point, in the beginning of it, we're looking at the joint becoming dehydrated. So we need to take, as I see it, 3 steps that begin to give your body the resources it needs to begin to heal what's going on in the knee joint. So first and foremost, when a knee joint is achy, when a knee joint is painful, when the knee joint is uncomfortable, what ends up happening is the joint doesn't want to move. So the more we use it, the more you push the knee joint from that place of pain, what ends up happening is the joint begins to wear faster. So the more we can create comfort in the joint to begin with, the more we set up the conditions, so then the body is going to be able to heal it on its own. So the first thing to do is create comfort in the knee. And I'm talking about getting the pressure off of the nerves in the knee that are causing the pain, that are causing the irritation, that are causing the discomfort. And when we get the pressure off of those nerves, the joint relaxes. When the joint relaxes, we set up the conditions for the next piece that I'm talking about, which is you have a dehydrated joint. How are we going to get water into that joint? If the body is dehydrated, you need to drink more water. So the first step is create comfort in the knees. Second step is drink more water. And what ends up happening is as we relax the tension in the joint in the knee in step number 1, now the joint has more space for the body to actually put water in the joint, to move water around the body into the joint. So that's going to be the second step. Okay, so I'm going to drop, for the very first step, we're going to drop a link here for you to go over and take my 7-day knee pain reduction challenge. I'm putting that in the comments section here. Okay, so first thing to do, go take the challenge. Begin to learn how to get the pressure off of the nerves and get relief in your knee. Second step, begin to drink more water. Because when the body's dehydrated, your joints aren't a priority. The limbs are not a priority. You can live without your limbs. It needs to keep the water in your brain, in your blood, in your organs. So when you don't have enough water, it goes and robs the water from your joints, which is why the joints get achy and stiff. So create comfort in the knee with that's step number 1. Head over to my website. Step number 2, begin to drink more water. Step number 3, from that place of comfort, then you could begin to exercise. Then being able to walk or hike or go to the gym or do things from a place where you're not actually creating more pain, more tension, more discomfort in your knees to relieve the experience of arthritis. Is this making sense? Is this landing? Please enter it in the comments section over on this side of the comments section. Ask questions. Whatever comments, whatever you're running into as far as challenges with your knees, it's important. I get an understanding of where you're stuck, because we can't guide you out of that place without that understanding. So once again, give the video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel, and head on over to that link that I just put in the comments section and take that 7-day knee pain reduction challenge. Okay, got questions here. Maria Rosa, good morning. I send you a message, but now I cannot see it. I can't help you. I don't know what happened. And that's the interesting piece about the dynamics of a virtual, what are you doing? Okay. You're going to have to figure that out. There's only so much I'm able to help you with, and I could focus on knees. Okay. Sarjvit, a beautiful girl. Thank you very much. Let's see. Is there a special drink to consume or just water? Start out with water. You can add salt. What I've had a lot of success with is sea salt, because the body, it has the right balance of electrolytes in it. And yeah, there's this, what I found in working with clients online over the past 10 years, going on 11 years, is there is a mindset with people with knee pain that they just try one thing. And if it doesn't miraculously make their knee pain go away, they quit. They give up. Oh, it doesn't work. And I find it fascinating, because the body is a very dynamic machine, very dynamic mechanism, healing mechanism, that it's important that we look at the body as a system. And if we tweak something over on one end, it moves through the system, and let's see what the output we get on the other end. It doesn't mean we scrap everything and go back. So for instance, Seafoam has given me questions. Is there a special drink to consume, or is it just water? Do we add sea salt? Start out with water. Start drinking more water. And how does 6 glasses of water work for you? Start somewhere and see how your knees change over time. Try it over a week. See how your knees feel better. And here's another piece, is the mindset is such that there isn't consistency either with the effort and with the approaches that they're using. So they'll try something for a day or so and it doesn't work, so they quit. Or they don't notice what changes that are made and then they quit. Or they'll do something for a few days and think, well, it can't be making that big of a difference, and they'll quit. But the consistent theme is the quitting, the fatal, nothing's ever going to work attitude that ends up keeping them stuck to begin with. And I find it fascinating. For instance, someone will try to send me an email and they're like, well, I tried to send you so many emails and they didn't get through. So are they going to quit? Are they going to figure out in dialogue to figure out, well, like, what did they send it? What was the medium that they sent it? And what address did they send it to? When did they send it? There's all these factors to go in and zoom in deeper on the issue. And by looking deeper on the issue, you begin to see the way out of pain or the answers that present themselves. And by checking off one at a time, one of those issues at a time, what ends up is we make infinite more movement forward than if we just scrap it, try something, scrap it, and then jump onto something else. We have to integrate it. We have to connect these approaches that we're using to relieve the pain in your knees, the arthritis in your knees. We have to understand the body as a system, and our approach to relieving it as a system must be along the same lines as well. What do you think? You good? Yeah. There you go. What questions do you have? I have pain in both of my knees. I'm 58, and there's a burger. I think that's Baker's cyst on both. What must I do? Go and take my 7-day challenge. Start out with that. I only have pain, gel to keep the pain, but it's useless. Yeah, we have to. The highest leverage thing to get pain out of the knee is to learn how to get the pressure off of the nerves. Bottom line, end of story. I haven't had anyone, doctors, surgeons, physical therapists, massage therapists, anyone else can give me a better explanation of why a knee hurts. Nerve irritation, period. End of story. You begin to get the pressure off of the nerves and change the neurological states, the body begins to heal itself. So it doesn't matter what the diagnosis is. It has no relevance what the diagnosis is as long as we're creating comfort in getting the pressure off of the nerves. And this is an awareness and sensitivity challenge for anyone that's suffering with knee pain. Seafoam, which of my programs are you working with? Okay, you're saying nails don't grow, hair's thin, you have knee pain. Yeah, and here I'll call you out right now. You've been on these videos for how long? It's at least a month. And now you're trying the 7-day challenge. So there's this, it's this and this people with knee pain, in some ways, they are absolutely gung-ho. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. But they don't do the things that'll make the biggest difference. They'll hear the truth, and then they'll be like, oh, well, that couldn't be it. It's too simple. Nerve irritation. And what I'm saying here is you're staying the course on something that probably isn't working for you. Gut inflammation is probably your biggest challenge as to why the nails aren't growing, the hair is thinning, and you have knee pain. The body doesn't have the resources to be able to heal itself because it can't absorb what's going on. And my point is, if you wanna futz around with figuring out why your knees hurt, continue on. Like, do your thing. If you want to focus and you want to get through what's going on with your knees and get the most results in the shortest period of time, then head over to the website. And to be honest, if you still want to continue doing other things, then do those things until you get tired of it. Because this is what happens. People go to doctors, they can't get answers as to why their knee hurts. They go to physical therapy and it puts their knees into more pain. They exercise because there's this mentality of use it or lose it. I got to push through the pain. And when you start out in pain, you're never going to get out of pain. That's just the reality of it. That's common sense. You don't need letters after your name to understand that. You do not need letters after your name to get that piece. And there's this resistance that people with knee pain have about like they don't trust themselves. There's a resistance to what is actually in front of their own face. They'll say, oh, I knew my knee was going to hurt more when I went to the gym. I knew if I went and knocked out all those things on my list, my knee pain would get worse. And they still go and do it. They still go and do it. So, okay, what do you got? We got parent-teacher conference this morning. We're going to head over there and see how well she did in school so far this year. If you have more questions, please ask them. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel, The Knee Pain Guru. Go head over and take my 7-day knee pain reduction challenge. I don't like messing around. I don't like talking about the same old stuff. Oh, my knee hurts. Oh, nothing changed. We have to just zoom in and get the work done. You can't futz around. It's not going to get you out of pain. You're not going to live the life that you want. Three high leverage things we pointed out today. One is learn how to create comfort in your knee. Take the 7-day challenge. 2, drink more water. 3, exercise from a place of comfort. If you're not exercising from a place of comfort, you're reinforcing a dysfunctional tension pattern that is causing your knee to hurt. My knee pain was good the other day. The real captain. Is that a question? Is that a statement? A lot of times, questions that people ask with knee pain aren't even well thought out. Like, it's not well thought out. They don't even go to the doctor with a clear, I need to find this out from the doctor. Or set some sort of parameter for your physical therapist that if I'm not seeing results by this date, this time, I'm done. They will hang on for weeks, months, even years of continuing to be in pain and it not getting any better, and they think it's improving. It's good on some days. It's not as bad as others. I have arthritis. What's the best knee pain? It comes and goes. Best for knee pain. Go take my 7-day challenge. I pasted here. I'll paste the link again. Take the 7-day knee pain reduction challenge. It's going to show you one stretch, how to get relief in your knee. You get relief in your knee. You notice a change in some way, somehow. Got somebody in the background. And get into one of my other programs. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much. Leave your questions and comments in here, good or bad. It's fine with me. I've heard quite a few of them, a number of them from doctors and PTs and random people on the internet. Please share what you got, because your roadblocks, your mental resistance to this information is going to help me understand how to present the information differently so it lands. Because all of this entire approach is based on universal principles, which means it's going to shine through. There's going to be a point where it's going to make sense, and what you've been doing is not, you're going to realize it's not working. And at what point, then what are you going to do? You're going to have to look at this approach, a holistic approach, to get the pressure off of the nerves, to teach your body how it's able to heal itself and move forward from there. So give the video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on notifications. These videos are done on Mondays and Thursdays at 9:55 a.m. Take my 7-day knee pain reduction challenge. I will see you in there. I've just revamped it recently, so I continue to improve on how the information is passed along to you. Because in order for you to make it usable, in order for it to be beneficial for you, you have to know how to implement it. Got to make it real clear. So, Bill Paravano, the knee pain guru, thanking you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the video in a few days.